Hello, Roger Bernadina. Hey, mate, it's Aussie Villain. I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good. Listen, the reason I'm calling is that I've been getting a lot of complaints about you from the other teams. Yeah, that you're too good. I know, mate. I know. Listen, maybe just hold off on the Grand Slams and just save them for when we really need them, okay? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 12 of the Silicon Storks on the Baseball Journeyman, and today we are going to be playing defending champions of the Dutch League, the Curacao Neptunus, and it's going to be a tough game for us. We're going to have a first look on the channel at Shairon Martis on the mound as well. But as you can see, things have continued to go very, very well indeed. Roger Bernadina he's essentially cheating. Look at this. His highest batting averages, 8 home runs, leading the way in RBIs, in stolen bases, and in WAR as well. He's basically the best player I think Dutch baseball's ever seen. Pitching continues to be amazing. The bullpen has thrown some pitches now, which is nice. And you can see we're sitting top of the division. So everything, look at that, we're first and second in just about every stat there is, except for strikeouts, strangely enough, because that was our sort of our go-to thing last season. But yeah, not so much this year for us. But that's okay because we're winning games. Let's have a quick look at the schedule to see how we've done since we left off last episode. We left off against Quickfoot, wasn't it? We smashed them 18-1. We then went and we won the game 3 in 10. And it was a walk-off home run from Bladell that got the job done for us in the 10th. And it was Kuipers with a home run that sort of drew us level in the 6th. So it was a decent pitching performance. Martis went 9.1 innings, only gave up the 1 earned run and still didn't get the win. So a little bit unlucky for him in that one. Van Drill came in the 10th and closed that out for us. So that was a good, hard-fought win after the smashing of them. Then we played the Twins. We won 2 of 3 against them. We did drop a game. In game 1 here, we had Bernadina with the first of his many Grand Slams, 5 runs in that innings, including his Grand Slam. And that's, he's just a god, really, isn't he? 2 hits in this one, 5 RBIs, excellent stuff. Pitching this time was Monte. Not his best performance, giving up 3 runs, but did go the entire game to get the win. Game 2 of this series, we won as well. And then game 3, we just couldn't hit. I don't know what happened. We only got 3 hits for the entire game. And yeah, we apparently just took the day off. And again, it was Martis that kind of got the brunt of it. Again, not a bad start from him. 9 innings and 2 earned runs, but he got stuck with another loss. So that was harsh. Then we played L&D Amsterdam, and we absolutely destroyed L&D Amsterdam. Game 1 here, De Vint was the star of this one. He hit 2 home runs, if we just scroll down a little bit here. De Vint hit 2 home runs. Bernadina hit 1 as well. 4 RBIs for De Vint in this one. And it was good, except it was a bad day, unfortunately, for Monte. 6.1 innings in this one. He gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned. And then Koeman, of course, the starter from last season, had to come out and finish the game for him. So a strangely bad day for Monte, but we still managed to beat L&D Amsterdam, which was nice. Game 2, we snuck past them 2-0, but this was a Max Prof's absolute masterclass. If we go down here, he went 9 innings, 4 hits, shutout, 13 strikeouts, amazing stuff. And their pitcher had a good day out as well. But Nick Urbanus with a home run in this one, and that was all we really needed. We did get another run. It was Jackson that got the RBI for that one, the shortstop. And then we smashed them in game 3. Absolutely destroyed them. Another Bernadina Grand Slam in this one, in the 2nd innings again. 9 runs in the 6th. Really did rub salt into their wounds. But yeah, it's just good. Bernadina with a home run. Urbanus with another home run. Bladell with a home run. Kuipers and Martina all with home runs in this one. So wonderful stuff. And Martis finally got himself a win against his former club, of course. Again, he went 9 innings. Again, he gave up 2 runs, but this time the bats helped him out, and that was wonderful. Then we started this series against Curacao, and they are tough. They are very, very tough. Game 1 went 10 innings. And we ended up getting there in the end. They got a run in the 10th, but then we rescued it. Bernadina with a 3-run walk-off home run. Like I say, he really is cheating in this game. He was just holding back until we really needed it. And 5 RBIs for him in this one. All of the runs came in off Bernadina's bat. Monte went 8.1, gave up 2. Van Drill came out of the bullpen, gave up 1 run. Obviously, that was the run in the 10th, but the bats rescued him from a defeat in that one. And then game 2, not so lucky. We did fall to a defeat in this one. And again, it was 1 bad innings that cost Profs. He gave up 2 runs in the 5th. Otherwise, he was essentially lights out. Only gave up 6 hits for the entire game. And I think, if I remember correctly, most of those came in the 6th. Urbanus had a good day with the bat, went 4 for 4, but we just could not get anything going. So Max Profs went 8 innings, 2 runs, from 6 hits, 10 strikeouts, and managed to lose a game of baseball, which was ridiculously harsh. But Curacao, they're defending champions for a reason. They are a very, very good team. So a quick look at the expanded standings, and we can see here we're 3.5 games still up on HCAW. And we've got a big game coming up here against Curacao, mostly because I'd like, if we can, to keep them out of the wildcard spot so we don't have to play them again. Because as I said before, they are a good team. Quick look at how all the stats are going for the season. If you want to have a longer look, just give it a quick pause. The bullpen still haven't thrown that many pitches. 2.2 from Koyman and 3 from Van Driel. We still have not seen Van Ancum, who was an absolute star last season in the league with 98 strikeouts. We just haven't needed him. We haven't seen him yet. So, we still got... we haven't seen the youngster as well, Winkler, who looks to be a decent prospect. But maybe we'll see him eventually. Maybe today will be the day. And if we have a quick look at the hitting side of things, we did call in another player, Rangelo Villains. That guy. We saw him last season, and I've called him back up. He's young, he's decent, so... if we're winning games by a lot, then it gives him a chance to come in and play some baseball as well. But yeah, Bernadina's been an absolute star. You can see him there. Kuipers has been good with the bat. Smith has been good with the bat. De Lima, when he comes in and pinch hits, has been quite good with the bat. To the point where I'm considering taking him, Carabello out. He's only batting 208 and putting De Lima at first base. But I can't. Look how good he is. Look how good he is. Anyway, guys, let's go and have a look at the team that we're sending out to face Curacao in Game 3 of a series that's tied 1-1. This is it, and you can see the matchups aren't necessarily going our way. So it's Urbanus leading us off at second base. Johnny Bladell bats second at right field. Bernadina has moved into center field now to replace Bagel. He bats 3. Carabello cleans up at first base. Kurt Smith bats 5, the DH. Kuipers in the lineup at left field, bats 6. Randy Jackson. He was on American Idol, wasn't he, back in the day? Anyway, Ryan Jackson, the shortstop, bats 7. Quillen DeVint, the third baseman, bats 8. It is Martina, the catcher, at 9. And as I said, it's Martis that takes the mound for us. We can see who we're up against here. And Big Kev, of course, previously of our team last season. He goes in this one. He bats number 9. The pitcher up against is Kaj Timmermans, and he looks worryingly good, doesn't he, actually? ERA so far 150 or just under. Whip of under 1. Look at that. ERA plus of 279. WAR of 0.9. This is going to be a tough day for us. So welcome to Storks Stadium, as I'm calling it, because I can't pronounce what it's called in actual fact. And yeah, this is, as I said, going to be a tough one. They're the defending champions for a reason. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Martes goes. He's obviously not got the best record, 1 win, 2 defeats, but his ERA is fine. But he's going to be in tough today, so let's see how he does. Leadoff man, grounds it down there to DeVint, over to Carabello, and that is the first out with the first pitch. If we can get 26 more of those, we'll be very, very happy. Monga comes in the bat now, batting 242 this season. 0-2 is the count. Martes, it's a pop-up. It should be caught out there in right field by Johnny Bladell. Makes the simple catch. That's 2 away. 4 pitches thrown, and it brings up Raymond Dennis, batting 275, the designated hitter. He's 0-1 the count. That's grounded to Urbanus. He should make a simple play at first. He does. And a nice, simple first innings for the Storks. You love to see it. All right, let's see what Urbanus can do to lead us off now. Batting 322 this season. 1-2 is the count. I'd like to see if we can get on top of Timmermans early here. I think that could be important for us. Come on, Urby. He's slashed it away there into right field. That's going to be caught, and that will be 1 away. I think it might be important, too, if we can go deep into counts and try and wear out that arm of his. He doesn't have the greatest stamina in the world. Johnny Bladell comes in now, batting 231 this season. 2-1 is the count. He's been a little bit disappointing. He was quite good last year before he got injured, but hasn't quite recaptured that form this season. But there we go. He's out at first, and it's going to bring up Bernadina, the king, as I've just started to call him. Let's see what he can do with the first pitch. He has a swinging bunt, and it is going to be a tough day. If Bernadina can't get a hit, then we are in trouble. A quick innings for them as well, and the end of the first, we're tied at 1, and Martis now to face Bo, this guy, who's batting 359 this season, almost as good as Bernadina. 1-2 is the count. That's been hit quite well. Kuipers is coming around, should make the catch out there. He does, and that is the first out of the top of the second. Brings up Dan GDG. These names sometimes, honestly. All right, full count. That has been hit back up the middle. That's the first hit of the baseball game. It's a 1-out single. And let's hope Martis can make better work of Polonius here, who is batting .273 this season. 2-2's the count, and he strikes him out. That's 2 away. Excellent, excellent stuff. Brings up Martis to Martis. I wonder if they're brothers. Let's see what he can do. 3-1's the count. Don't walk your brother, mate. He's walked him. There's 2 on with 2 out, and it just gets a little bit nervous now for Dudley to come up to bat. He's batting .290 this year. They certainly have bats on them, don't they? Come on. That's grounded there to Carabello. Should be a simple out at first. It is. And we get out of that innings with 2 base runners, but no runs. Carabello now to lead us off. Just unleash, mate. Unleash the Carabello beast. It's a hit. We'll take. Oh, no, it's not. It's a good catch in centre field. Unlucky. Really, really good stuff out there. It brings up Kurt Smith, who's batting .245 this year. 0-2 is the count on him. Come on, Curdy boy. He's got, that's going to be a hit. That's dropping in front of right field. And Kurt Smith gets himself a base hit. A 1-out single for him. And let's see what Ricky Kuipers can do. Batting .320 this season with 4 home runs already, which is more than he got last season for us. That's going to be a double play, though, isn't it? Carabello's slow, and Kuipers just isn't quick enough to beat it. So 2-out runner at first now for Ryan Jackson, who's batting .275 this year. 2-2's the count on him. And Jacko grounds at the second base, and that'll do it for the second. It's tied, isn't it? It's going to be a tough one. Martis now to face Big Kev. Batting .292 this year, Big Kev. Where was that last year for us, mate? A strikeout, though. We'll take that. And that is 1 away. And Dwayne Kemp comes back up, the leadoff man. Batting .319 this year. 0-1 today. 3-1's the count. That is going to get through. And it's a 1-out single for the second time in as many innings. Come on. Come on. Let's sit down Monga here. He is 0-1 as well. First pitch. Popped up. Bernadina's there. He's not the best centre fielder going around. He should be able to catch that, though. He does. And the runner stays at first as well. Excellent stuff. 2 away. Dennis comes back up now. He is 0-1 today as well. Let's see what Martis can do with him. That's a ground ball. No, it's not. It's a line drive in between shortstop and third base. And again, for the second time, we have 2 on and 2 out. It is this guy coming up to bat, the catcher, batting .254 in a hot streak as well. Martis sits him down, though. He's not hard enough for Martis, and that is the end of the third. Again, we escape with no runs given up, and it brings up Quillen DeVint, batting .212 this year. 1-0, sorry, is the count. DeVint has hit that well. Is it getting over centre field? It is. Quillen DeVint sends it to the fence. He's going to stand up at second. No, he slides in just so his wife has to do the laundry. And that is an excellent way to start the bottom of the third. A leadoff double for DeVint. It's going to bring up Martina, the catcher now, batting .208 this year. What can he do? Full count. He has grounded at the second base. It'll move DeVint over to third, and that go-ahead run is now 90 feet away. It's Nick Urbanus, 0-1 today, batting .317 this season. 1-1's the count. Urbanus, back up the middle. Get back to first base, Quillen. Is he going to be able to score on the play? Oh, is he going to get there? Yes, he is. An RBI for Nick Urbanus. We take the lead with the DeVint scoring. It's Johnny Bladell now with 2 out. No one on. 2-2's the count. Bladell gets it back up the middle, but that's going to be caught in centre field. And that'll do it for the third, but we've taken the lead. And that is what you love to see. It brings up Danchidi. He is 1-1 today. 3-1's the count. Is Martis going to lose him? Yes, he is. And the leadoff man is aboard for John Polonius. He's 0-1. 1-0 is the count. Lays down a bunt. We're just going to get the 1, are we? We don't even get the 1. Oh, that's not good. No one out, 2 on, and Martis to Martis again. He walked him last time. This time, it could be a double play. Can we turn it? There's one. Urbanus over to Carabello. Runner goes to third. The tying run is at third, but we have got 2 away. We just need to get Dudley at the plate now, who's 0-1, and that'll be the innings for us. Full count, 2 out. Runner at third. It's grounded to Urbanus. It should be a simple play. It is, and we get out of that 4th innings quite nicely in the end. Still with the 1-0 lead. Bernadina to lead us off. Let's see what he can do. First pitch swing again. Roger Bernadina. And he has popped it up. First base doesn't have to move. And that is 1 away. It's going to bring up Carabello now. He's 0-1 today. What can he do? 3-1's the count on him. He has hit it really, really well. Carabello! It's gone! Francesco Carabello, our 5th home run of the season. It's 2-0 to the Storks. And that's why I don't want to take him out of the team, because that's what he can do. That was low, wasn't it? It just crept over the fence, 380 feet. But it was a tracer bullet out there. It's 2-0, and it's Kurt Smith, who's 1 for 1 today already. 1-1's the count as well. And Kurt Smith, gets himself a base hit. Just loops over shortstop. It's a 1-out single for Smith. And with Kuipers to the plate, let's see if we can keep this party going, will we? Smith looks for the steal, and he gets there comfortably in the end. Runner moves on to second. Can Kuipers knock him in? He has 6 RBIs already this season. 1 and 2's the count. Kuipers strikes out. That's going to be 2 away. It's going to be up to Ryan Jackson to try and bring this run in for us. 1 and 2's the count on him as well, and Jacko strikes out looking. But run added thanks to Carabello's home run. It's 2-0, and Martis now continues to Big Kev. 1 and 2's the count. Big Kev doesn't strike out, which is unlike him. It should be caught out there, though, in left field by Kuipers. It is. And that is 1 away. Brings up Dwayne Kemp, the leadoff man, who is 1 for 2 today. 0 and 2 is the count. Slapped in the right side of the diamond, and that will be a 1-out single as Bledell fields the ball and gets it back in. Monga to continue now. He's 0 for 2. Can we keep the O, please? That's been looped in. Urbanus is going across, makes the catch. Runner stays at first, and it's 2 away. And it's Dennis now. He is 1 for 2 as well. 1 and 1's the count. Finishing Martis. That is looped up to Urbanus, looped over Urbanus, and is the runner to get to third? He is. 2 out, runners at the corners. And it's their main guy who's 0 for 2 today. Full count, 2 out, runners at the corners. It is 2-1. And it's still going to be runners at the corners as well. And Martis, mate, we've given you a lead. You need to protect it. It's DeJanti who's 1 for 1 today. 1 and 2 is the count. Finishing Martis. He grounds at the Devint at third, and over to first we go. And that ends the innings. They pull one back. We're still 2-1 up. And it's Devint to lead us off, who of course crushed one over centre field last time up. This time though he's 0 and 2, and I suspect it may not end as well for him. It doesn't. Devint sits down. It brings up Martina, who's 0 for 1. Let's see what the catcher can do. He's 1 and 2. He strikes out as well. Come on, Urbanus. Let's see what he can do. Of course, he had the sac fly last time up for the RBI to give us the lead. This time, watches strike 3. And that wasn't a very good innings for the Storks. And the pitcher's injured, and they've had to take him out of the game. What a shame that is. Unbelievable. All right, Polonius to lead them off. He's 1 for 2 today. Martis, 1 and 1. That has been popped up, has it? No, Bledell doesn't have a play. Nice dive at the end there, but it's a lead-off single. Martis to Martis again. 0 for 1 is the batting Martis. That's been hit. Bernadina's coming in, makes a catch, keeps the runner at first. That's 1 away. Dudley to continue now. He's 0 for 2. Full count on him. Come on, Martis, man. Come on. That could be a double play, you know. There's one. Urbanus over to Carabello. There's the double. That ends the top of the 6th. We still have our 2-1 lead, and their pitcher is gone, and we now are facing Dragomir Markwell, whose ERA is 4.76. His WAR is negative. His WHIP is just over 1, but he's definitely a step down, isn't he? Nowhere near as good as their starter. Bledell to lead us off. 0 and 2. He's obviously not that bad. Come on, Johnny. Watches strike 3, and I think that's 4 Storks in a row now that have struck out. Bernadina comes in to face the lefty. Obviously, he's not as good against the lefty. Let's see what he can do with him, though. He's not too bad. There's the first hit of the game for Bernadina. A 1-out single. And he's a stealing threat as well as Carabello, who, of course, hit the home run last time up. What can he do this time? 1 and 2 is the count. Carabello, he's hit that well. He's got it through. Shortstop looks like he may have got something on it, but not enough to keep it in front of him. And that is 2 on, 1 out. For Kurt Smith, who is 2 for 2 today. He has hit it well, but it's going to be caught out there in right centre. Can Bernadina get to third? Yes, he can. And with 2 out, we have runners at the corners, and it's going to be Ricky Kuipers to try and knock in some runs. He is 0 for 2 today, and not the best versus lefties, and he strikes out, and that'll do it. 7th innings time it is. We're still 2-1 up. It's tight, isn't it? They're actually out hitting us. It's going to be Big Kev to face. Big Kev's up again to face Martis. Big Kev grounds it towards Carabello, and that should be a simple out at first, and it is. Decent start this, isn't it, by Martis? He's over 100 pitches, though, now. You do wonder how much longer he's got in that arm of his. Kemp, the leadoff man. He is 2 for 3 today. Make that 2 for 4 as Urbanus fields a ground ball over to Carabello, and that is 2 away. Monga now comes into bat. He is 0 for 3. Can we keep the O, please? It's a full count. There's 2 out, no one on. And that is a ground ball to DeVint over to first, and there we go. That ends the 7th. We stretch with a narrow 2-1 lead. I told you they're a good team. They're a very, very good team. Mark Welter continued to Jackson. He's 0 for 2 today, but he is better versus a lefty, as you can see by his 70 contact. He's hit that really, really well. It's going to get down, and it's just a single, but leadoff man aboard. Can we work him around here and take a lead? DeVint, who's 1 for 2. What can he do? Lays down a bunt that looked like it was coming straight for his head, and is it going to be a double play? No, it's not, but it's not a good bunt. And that is, unfortunately, 1 away. Martina comes in the bat now. He's 0 for 2 today. He has got it through past the first baseman. DeVint, is he going to stop at second? No, he's not. He's going to get to third. It's a nice piece of batting there by Martina to get DeVint. Runners at the corners. It is 1 out. Nick Urbanus to the plate. And what can Urbanus do? He can strike out again. Oh, that's a big, big out, isn't it? It's Johnny Bladell now, who's 0 for 3. Not had a great day at the plate. And that's going to continue. Oh, it's an error. Is it enough? It is enough. The error costs them a run. Bladell gets himself to first on the error. It's another run by DeVint, who's come across to score for the 2nd time this game. And Bernadina now with a chance to really put this game to bed. He's walked. Loaded bases for Carabello with 2 outs. He's already hit 1 home run today. He's 2 for 3. What can he do? He has grounded it into the shift. Oh, is it going to be an infield hit? It is. No, it's not. Never mind. Getting excited for no reason. And that is the end of the innings. But we extend the lead. Martis to continue over 100 pitches. He's an absolute gladiator out there at this rate. First pitch swing by Dennis. Ground ball to Jackson. Should be over to Carabello for 1 away. There it is. Good stuff. All right, it's Brockhausen or whatever his name is. He is 1 for 3 today with the RBI. Full count on him. Grounded towards DeVint. Over to first again, and that is 2 away. This is nice. This is very, very nice. DeGenti comes up to bat. He is 1 for 2 today. 1-0 is the count. Finishing Martis. Ground ball. What's his name? Ryan Jackson has it over to first. That does it for the top of the 8th. And hopefully we're about to bat for the last time. Let's see if Kurt Smith can look to extend this lead for us. He's 2 for 3 today. 1-2 is the count. And he watches strike 3. Disappointing. Kuipers, 0 for 3. Not had a great day at the plate. What can he do here? Come on, Ricky boy. Come on, mate. First pitch swing. He has grounded at the first base. And that should be an easy out. Yes, it is. And that is 2 away. And it's Ryan Jackson for 1 more time. He's 1 for 3 today. 2-2's the count. And he watches strike 3 go past as well. And we go into the 9th. Now, is it going to be Vandrell? It is Vandrell to come out and close out this mofo for us. He's going to face Polonius first up. 1-1 is the count. That is a ground ball to Urbanus over to first, mate. There we go. 1 away. Excellent, excellent stuff. It's Martis now to come back up and bat. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Full count. And he's worked himself another walk, which means tying run to the plate. It's Dudley who's 0 for 3. 2-2's the count. Strikes him out. Vandrell. Excellent stuff, mate. They're down to their final out. Dilly comes in the bat, the pinch hitter. What can we do with him? 1-0 is the count. Dilly has popped it up. Kuipers is going around. He should make a catch. And the Silicon Storks defeat the Curacao Neptunus. So there we go. A very good win against a very good Curacao team. I have no idea how they have a losing record. I think they're the best team we've played just about. So really, really happy with that. And we continue to sit atop the division. Still 3.5 games clear. And it's just happy days to be a Stork, isn't it? But there we go. That's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time. I think what we might do is we might come back. We've already seen HCAW this season. Hoppendorf are the worst team in the league, so we probably don't want to come back for that. We might come back for game 1 of the L&D Amsterdam series, because they're a good team as well. Of course, they won the actual regular season last year, didn't they? So that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll come back for L&D Amsterdam. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.